Okay, so I lost to Nexic in pools, and we got Rabbit. So Rabbit's the Sheik, Nexic's the Falco.
Yep.
Nexic from Michigan, Rabbit, I'm not sure where he's from. I think
He's from Waterloo.
Waterloo, okay.
Yeah.
So, Nexic's a really strong Falco. He's got some really good pressure, especially against Sheik. One thing that I have a trouble with in this matchup, this is the exact one that we played, I have a trouble reacting out of the lasers. And, you know, I want to see how Rabbit deals with it, because Nexic is really good at applying the pressure with the lasers.
Yeah. So far, Rabbit's been playing a very forward game and not really giving Nexic the opportunity to deal with lasers. So I'm not sure if that's just Rabbit's playstyle working out well for him, but it might be some homework that he's put in this matchup.
One thing I like as well is the large stage here allows him to retreat to that top platform, and you're seeing him do it a couple times here. And when you retreat to the top platform against Falco, you're not going to get lasered, unless, you know, he's really
you have to super heavily commit to lasering out the top platform.
At which point you just kind of get a forward air, or you know, you follow up below and get a grab. It's not a great position for Falco to be in. So especially when you have a stock lead like this, Rabbit doesn't have to approach. Rabbit honestly could just sit on the top platform and not do anything.
Yeah, right now he's playing pretty safe. He got grabbed there, but and ended up dying for it eventually. But you know, he got 50% out of it, so you know, he's got a sizable lead right now for how early in the game it is.
All right, dash attack in neutral. Well, he was trying to follow it up, so it's not really neutral, but still.
Rolls back, but down smash working out for him. Rabbit trying to get the edge guard here on Nexic. Down smash at ledge will do it. Gets the needles charged.
Down smash is a really strong move against Spaceys.
Yeah. And just like that, he's lapping him now with the stock.
So the up smash was a really good option to cover that. I almost think that he should have gone for another grab. Touch chasing on the platform is really useful because it kind of confuses your opponent a little bit sometimes. You know, where am I? What am I doing? Why am I still stuck here? But it's still working out for him. And Rabbit's obviously farther in bracket than I am.
Yeah.
But Nexic really just needs to get his footing.
Yeah, something Rabbit's doing a great job of is he's jumping around a lot and changing his heights around lasers. So just staying like he's willing to shield one laser and then jump over the second. So he's not really ever getting hit by them.
That's a great observation. He's like prepared for those lasers.
Yeah,
that's I didn't even notice that. That's a great observation.
And that's something that like, I know SSBM Tutorials put out the video a couple months ago about how to play around Falco lasers, and they said it's not about taking the laser, it's about what you do after you've taken the laser. And Rabbit is really personifying that here with how ready he is after getting hit.
Lots of nairs coming out as well. That is probably the strongest move against Falco, at least in my opinion.
It's a good move.
Well, nair out of shield, it covers so much against Falco. It's such a huge hitbox. One thing I like from Rabbit is that he's not hiding in his shield. I say as he hides in his shield. But he's not, you know, just sitting there hiding in his shield in the middle of the stage or on the platform or something like that. His application of his shield is really smart.
Yeah.
But Nexic here trying to build some momentum. He has him in the corner, but one fair is enough to send him to the side of the stage.
Ooh, great up tilt spacing there, just outside of grab range. F smash on top platform, sets up for the edge guard. Air dodge is back on and not punished. That was a really smart option there by Rabbit.
It's a hard one to cover as well because almost no matter what you do, you're leaving yourself exposed.
Yeah. Fair from platform should close out this game. But now we see where Nexic's going to take the counter pick. And this being a best of 5, there's no bans, so it's all going to be on him. So I'm expecting probably Yoshi's.
Yeah.
But, oh, he opts to go to FD, so probably wanting to simplify the laser game and, you know, not give him the top platform to retreat to.
So Nexic also is pretty solid with his shield pressure. And the thing about FD is that there's not as many platforms. Well, there's no platforms, actually. So he has the opportunity to shoot those lasers a little more safely without having Sheik retreat and getting that shine pressure on the shield.
Ooh, that's a hard read right there.
He's letting it rip like a Beyblade.
Edgeguard situation here. Ooh, great shield.
Good patience as well. You know, a lot of Sheiks probably would have let go of the shield and, you know, wave dashed away or tried to grab or something like that. But no, Rabbit sitting in his shield, you know, taking the hits and getting out when he felt safe. His control of center stage is actually really good as well. It's going to be hard here to wrap up this stock from Falco, though, because it is so hard to get the hit on him on FD with lasers involved. But
that dash attack will lead into the fair and seal that off. But Nexic with a sizable lead here. So Nexic is playing a lot more back this game. He's more willing to just deal with whatever Rabbit's throwing out rather than constantly being the aggressor on him. And so far that's worked out.
So right here, he's got Rabbit in the edge guard situation, but good down smash at the ledge.
31% off that down smash.
Such a strong move. It's ridiculous.
Approaching Nair, sends off stage. The laser hit might seal it for him, but I like the recovery there from Rabbit, but you know, you're still a Sheik recovering on stage, and at that point and at that percent, you're pretty much dead. It's on the other player to drop, not on you.
So one thing I've noticed Rabbit so far this set, he's not really going for any tech chases. He's going for a lot more, you know, punishing the tech with like a dash attack or that kind of stuff, not a re-grab. Personally, I think that a grab might be more advantageous on FD, just because it kind of stops him from being able to escape and shoot lasers.
Yeah.
But as I say that, he's still able to finish at the stock with the other method. Both ways, good ways of punishing it. I just think that getting a grab might be more useful.
Yeah, it's a stylistic choice for a lot of Sheiks, depending on like whether they're more the chain grab style. And if Rabbit's not super confident in his tech chases, although he's going for them here, so he's proven me wrong. But he gets shined there, and it happens. It's a frame one move. you have 6 frames for the tech, and then 1 frame for shine to come out. So that's a pretty small window to react to with grab.
It's a difficult thing to do, but when you're able to hit it, it works so well.
Yeah.
That was a great little string of hits.
But side B working out in Nexic's favor there. Good angle to go right to ledge. Misses the grab after the shine. Side B is just trying to get there in time and gets fared for it.
Now all of a sudden, Rabbit's swinging the momentum in his favor. He's at very high percent though, so I want to see what he can get off here.
He gets 11% from the needles and leads into the edge guard situation. Drop zone bear into the fair, sealing that game with a statement.
If he's making a combo video, that's going in it.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was a really good stock. Rabbit showing how strong he is, really. I don't think he's as big of a name. I don't think Nexic probably knew who he was going into the tournament. But now he definitely knows who Rabbit from Waterloo is. So we're going right back to FD. I don't really agree with the stage choice now. You saw how it didn't really work out for him in the previous game. I think maybe Yoshi's might have been a better option. But the one thing about the way that Rabbit's playing is that he's playing off of the tech and dashing into him.
Yeah. And
that works really well on Yoshi's.
Yeah.
You end up off the stage a lot earlier, and you get fared or you get back aired. Yeah.
Yeah, Nexic's still just trying to play like just outside of the Sheik spacing and punishing with lasers. But the thing is, if you're spacing slightly off, even if your spacing was good like the last 3 times, you're still losing the trade overall in damage if you're only hitting with lasers.
One thing I've also noticed, actually, Nexic isn't going for very many grabs. Now, mind you, it's not that great as Falco to go for a grab against Sheik, but still, you know, every now and then getting a grab's a good option.
Goes for one here, into the up air, yep, closing it off.
He killed me like that like 4 times.
Okay, shine pressure coming out. Good DI on Rabbit, though, to get far away from the Falco.
So Nexic playing a lot more patient now, which is a solid choice from him, but now he's going to get in a tech chase situation. Opting for the up smash to cover tech in place. Didn't work out in his favor, but it's worked out a couple times. But I think Nexic is adapting to that, though. He knows that Rabbit likes to go for that option.
Yeah. But we saw the tech chase attempt before that. He, you know, he did tech in place and shine him, so he's probably just trying to make sure he's not, you know, he's keeping him honest, not letting him just do the same option over and over again. Power shield hits him, but Nexic just real fast on that.
And that back air is going to close out that stock. Sheik back air, very strong, especially when people are off stage.
Yeah. Nexic with a pretty good lead here. Shields all of the needles, which is quite big. That's like 20% or so saved.
But as we saw earlier, all it takes is for one grab close to the ledge for Rabbit to get a really sick camp, and that can even it up just like that.
Yeah, and you can see Rabbit's kind of fishing for it here. He was staying very close to the ledge, gets the right option there, waits for the spot dodge, tech chase situation still going. This time, Nexic opts to roll away.
Rabbit playing so patient.
shines him out of the grab and dies for it. Good play there by Nexic.
He went for a grab out of shield there, which I don't think was his best option. Oh, wow, that was sneaky.
And with that edge guard, it's all tied up.
We're back in neutral a little bit. But yeah, no, he went, see, he's nearing out of shield there. I think that's what he should have done earlier, and he wouldn't have died for it. Okay, so what can he make happen here?
F tilt into the grab.
So he's not actually, he's not getting very many grabs off of roll or tech roll to the right or left.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of off of no tech or tech in place, but every time Nexic rolls away when he's teching, he's not getting anything. Rabbit, that is.
Okay,
right
so
there, he's getting something.
He's playing more patient now. He's adapting to his player. And just like that, closes out that stock.
It was a really good tomahawk right in the middle of that, too.
Goes for the tomahawk again there. Back air, narrow to shield there. When you hear the power shield connect, you're pretty confident in it.
Okay, Nexic's
Down
cooking
air.
a little bit.
Ooh.
That's enough to close out that stock. This is on Nexic on his tournament stock here, but it very well could go to another game if he can pull it together. He's playing in the corner a little bit, getting some lasers, but
It's quite even here.
Rabbit knows, though, that just any tilt or any forward air is going to be enough.
Ooh, the hardest of reads working out in Nexic's favor, getting that F smash call out to close out that game.
We got a game 3 or game 4.
Game 4.
Game 4. I like game 4. I'll watch a game 4.
Yeah.
And of
I'll
course,
watch more Melee.
Of course, we're going to Battlefield.
Sheik's generally favorite stage.
Sheik Field. Battle Sheik. Whatever you want to call it.
So something we haven't seen since game 1 is going to be the use of the platforms, because the last 2 are on FD. And if we remember back to then, Rabbit had a great use of them. But in the last couple games, he's been focusing more on the grounded like dash attack things and going for like tech chase chain grabs. So we'll see how he's adapting to the platforms now. But so far, he hasn't really needed to use them.
Yeah. I really like Rabbit's use of needles here. He's really good at getting them charged, throwing them, but not getting carried away with it.
Yeah.
A lot of Sheiks can get carried away, like myself, and just jump and charge them a whole bunch.
Good power shield.
He's hitting a couple of those too, actually.
That's all I go for when I play Falco. It's not a good choice.
Yeah, because if you drop that, it's kind of no fun.
Gets the dare into the dare, but good DI to stay on stage.
So now the shield pressure's coming out from Nexic. Rabbit's having a bit of a tough time dealing with it, but he's able to take control of center stage. And all of a sudden, Nexic's in a tricky situation.
Ooh, great air dodge there. I thought he was almost going to kill himself just because of how fast Falco drops, but Nexic knew the timing. Rolls on. Slow roll not getting punished there. He's got full needles, but he won't get to use them.
So Nexic ties up the stock a little bit, but it's a pretty huge percent deficit here, and one more fair should wrap it up. Or he can just press L or R on his controller.
Yeah.
That will help wrap up that stock as well. So Rabbit opting to go to the platforms now. One thing you'll notice probably is that Nexic's fairly comfortable on them with lasers. Because Battlefield's the one stage where you can side B everywhere, right?
Yeah.
You see Westballs do it all the time. You
Yeah.
can ledge cancel the side B. So if he goes up there and he shoots some lasers, he can escape fairly easily, so long as he has.
Man, Rabbit
the
staying
ability.
so patient in shield. There were 2 situations there where Nexic very heavily tried to bait out Rabbit to like narrow to shield to go for a grab, and he just stood there and just no punish for it.
Wow.
That closing out that stock, the laser missing, so he still has the full charge of laser or of needles. Imagine if you could charge lasers, that'd be so broken.
Oh no, that's Samus. Isn't that just Samus?
Yeah, but charge them in the air.
Okay, that'd be cool. Right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Charge shot in the. Oh, that would be broken. But speaking of broken, looks like Nexic's tournament dream may be a little broken here. It would take a huge comeback to be able to do this, but it's not impossible. It's definitely a mountain, but
Okay. I like how the dare hitbox just beats out fair. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Falco things.
I know that one.
Bearing back, gets back aired. Good job there from Nexic on the edge guard. He dropped low to cover the way Rabbit's been recovering mostly. He opts to go like directly below and then hop up using the jump of the up B. And Nexic adapting. But he might have adapted a little bit too late with the down air, into up air, in a down smash.
And that's it. That was a good game. I like that. That was a good set. It's hard to